Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to this video. And what are we going to do today with trading and looking at charts? And what I want to show you is with our lines, our breakout triggers and our breakdown triggers, we do have percentages that we look at those, and it kind of can show you that there's some possible exhaustion in this space. A lot of times our exhaustion and move, even though it's saying, hey, it's going to break down or break out up that day, you can look at the measurements between the triggers, that green line and that purple line that we talk about. So let's go ahead and take a look at that row quick, and then kind of look at some of the price action for the day and levels that we had talked about the day before. We did come down and touch those levels last night. So let's go ahead and break into the 15-minute chart. This is what we were talking about yesterday for this to possibly break up or break down. You can see that we're holding pretty strong in this level. We came down and hit this lower area that we were watching at for. Now, it could have broken on down a little bit more. Obviously, we had the quick bounce. If you want to look at this, you could have say I had a head and shoulders in here. It did run up, and we're back. We did break right back above that key zone. Really, it's around that 70,000, right? 70,500 area. Right now, we're trading right down below it. But I would say be careful, right? Because you're sitting right in that key zone. Like when we're going out to that 1 hour, and we were saying before, if you're below, you have to go bearish, right? And this was that solid move down. We've got the broke down, got the cross, and now it's just saying, hey, we're going to keep running. Well, what's down below? Well, we have the 4 hour. We did bounce on the 4 hour 200. Right now, this is kind of your floor because you looked at your 1 hour, you're below, right? Now you're going to look at your 4 hour. Let's see if the 4 hour holds. This is a key area, line in the sand, that we need to kind of see hold here. And you can also look at this trajectory. Now, this is from the higher time frames, but regardless, you can kind of see that it's sitting in that spot right now. It looks like this would be a great place to bounce. From here, we could run back up and catch back up to that 75,000. But if anything, we're going to look for at least a halfway point of return. So right now, if you just look at the distance between these two lines, roughly, you're down at 68, you're up to 74. So really, you're somewhere right around that 72,000 is kind of that 50%. So this could return back up, break at the 50%, and then fail. You can see it happening right here as we started to recover. You can see that 50%. So just for a quick marking it out, here's your halfway point for simplicity. And you can see it came up, broke below, came back and back tested right in the halfway, and then ran again, and then kind of topped out and rolled over. The same thing, you can see it's trending down, kind of hit that halfway point and then fell real hard and then traded down. It happened the same way here, right? It's kind of started to fall down. Now this area would have to move, so we'd have to mark it more closer to this area for halfway, but you can see how it fell down, went to the halfway area, and then fell again down to the bottom. And we'll kind of see where it goes from there, right? So let's go ahead and go into that 15-minute though and talk about the gap percentage. So our triggers are right here. You have the green trigger here, and then here is the purple trigger down here on the bottom. So you might be going, okay, well, what does that mean? And if I take my measuring tool and go between the two, it's 3.32%. So 3.32%. So typically when you see anything over a 3, a lot of times you're in exhaustion. So it's basically saying that it's already played out. So last night, it's pretty much telling you that it already fell. And you might be looking at it going, okay, well, I have the daily support above my breakdown trigger. So this is actually looks pretty good. We call this kind of a free fall effect. This is going to fall out. Well, it does make the measurement, right? 0.5 is what we're looking for, anything better. So that all fits. But the one thing I would say, we're already in exhaustion, right? Like I was just talking about, it's already in exhaustion. So it kind of what it did today makes sense. It kind of found its bottom. This gap was too big. Now, this is just kind of playing in this zone right now. And if I go back and mark the zone here, you can see how it played out, right? It came off the bottom here, ran up, hit this halfway area, and then tried to push up, but it couldn't, and now it's falling. Now we kind of look for this to start to kind of recover in the area that it's sitting in and start to break back up. Now if we're going to go back through this area. So that's a pretty good range. This could trade all the way back down to here and then bounce. We'll just have to kind of watch and see. I would be careful of trading. Obviously, it's late in the evening, going into the evening sessions and stuff, if that's what you want to trade. But as of right now, you just kind of want to be safe and careful. If for some reason you decided to trade this back to the mean, that would not have been a bad trade. Obviously, because you saw it create a head and shoulders like people like to talk about. So here is the shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. So we're looking for a move up, and then you might be going, well, where could this go? Basically, we're just going to take this to the bottom and take this to the breakout area, and you can see basically that's where it went already. So really no big surprises. Halfway point, I showed different ways to mark this target. Now, if it broke above this and kept running, great. Now, if you sat in this and watched it go all the way down, I feel sorry for you because this is a trade back to the mean. You did lose the 5-minute way back here. So if you were going to trade this back to the mean, you want to make sure it gets out of the area of this bottom. So really this would have been the solid place to entry, somewhere right in this area here. And then you're going to want to put your stop down below the breakdown trigger, the daily or the 30-minute low, and then you can kind of move it out to the halfway point, which was roughly about right here. So that's a 1.5. So $100 on, made $150 on this nice little bounce back. That's the kind of trades, if you start to read our price action and really start to learn it. Now, obviously, our clean trade is the breakout of the purple or the green. Get that solid 15-minute candle close and have the confirmation moving through that. You can see here it closed below on this run down. We got the close below. But the next candle went straight back in. Didn't really get a nice movement here. But if you got in, I mean, that is the system. And if it traded down and got you out, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you traded the system. This could have easily fallen out. The only thing is I would say be careful of is, just like we measured the gaps for if it's a possibility of moving, there is also exhaustion gaps that you can see. It's just saying it's so far from here and so to here. More than likely, it's got to do a pullback before it falls down. So that's kind of what you're looking at right now. Now you're asking it like, okay, well, we rejected at the halfway point. Or are you going to keep failing? So, all right, guys, I went ahead and covered everything that we were talking about, or that I was talking about, and showed you that. Hopefully that will help your insights as you're looking at price action and just trying to analyze the slower levels. Lower time frame, we're trading on the 15-minute is what we trade on. And we use the 5-minute for a entry and a exit for us. So we trade live Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. A lot of times we do take these trades and point them out on the live. And I know this trade was talked about on the live, that this could break down. We finally got that initial breakdown, like I was just pointing out, and then it started to trade back up. And then I showed you how you could have entered and take advantage of back to that mean trade. So, all right, guys, I will leave you to it, and like and subscribe, put comments in if you have any questions. We're here for you, and we'll see you guys in the next video. All right, take care, guys.